Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me on my latest YouTube video. Today we're going to be unboxing a collection that I got off eBay, which was delivered Thursday, I think it was, but we're going to unbox. There's some rare Beatles records in it, and then there's a lot of things from the 50s and the 60s. This is the box. As you can see, I'm going to unbox it for you. So just bear with 1 second. Very well packaged. Very well. Right, I think we're in there. I bought these off eBay last week, and like I say, they did come this week because of the shifts I've been working. This is the first time I've actually been able to look at them. So I got them all from the same seller. They are all really, really nicely packaged. There's some foreign Beatles stuff, and like I said, the rest of it is like 50s and mainly 60s LPs. So grab yourself a beer or a cup of coffee. I'll try to make it as quick as I can, but obviously, you know, I do want to show you what we've got, and then at the end I'll tell you if you want to pay for them. To be honest, this packaging is brilliant. It really is brilliant. Obviously knew what he was doing. That's it. Right. So this is the first lot that we're going to look at. So we've got, what have we got here? A tribute to Buddy Holly by Bobby V. That'll be the day. It doesn't matter anymore. Love's made a fool of you. True love ways. It's so easy. Heartbeat. Oh boy. Raining in my heart. Think it over. Maybe baby. And early in the morning. And Buddy's song. And this is on Sunset Records. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Bobby V go on to record with the Crickets, didn't he? Yeah, tribute. So it's stereo SLS 50417. So quite a nice record. That's the labels. Hope you can see them okay. And it's all packaged nicely. It's done as collectors like it. So it's took the record out of the sleeve for the delivery purposes. Although it does need gluing. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, happy with that. Arranged and conducted by Ernie Freeman, vocal accompaniment by the Eligibles. Produced by Sniff Garrett. Why does that name ring a bell? Yeah, so that's the first one. I think there's about 20 albums in all on these, so please bear with me. Second album is Both Sides of Herman's Hermits. This is a American import or an American pressing. And it's on MGM Records, and it's E4386. The cover's nice. I think that means that it used to be like on special offer or something in the record shops. So on here you've got the door. This door swings both ways. Bus stop, for love. Dial my number. The future Mrs. Hawkins. Oh, Mr. Porter. A man with a cigar. Two lovely black eyes. My reservation's been confirmed in my old Dutch. Produced by Mickey Mouse. Now, I'm not being funny, but I don't think I've ever heard of any of these songs. Original MGM sleeve by the looks of it. And to be honest, the record looks like it's never been played. That's side one. Whoops. And then that is side two. Yeah, quite impressed with that. I'm sure that in America, if a record was reduced or deleted, they used to drill a hole, didn't they? Or they used to cut the ends off them. Yeah, so that's the first two. So far, I'm very happy. Next up, we've got another two records. We've got another press to play, Paul McCartney. Now, if you watched my video from last week, you will know that I actually brought a copy of this from Nottingham. It has got the original inner sleeve. And this one is actually printed in Holland. I think. Marketed, manufactured and distributed by EMI. Printed in Holland by EMI Services, BV Urban. And then distributed in France, exclusive EMI Pathy Marconi SA. And it's a direct metal master. You feel that? So that you get the original inner sleeve with it. That's side one. And then that is side two. Again, looks like that's hardly been played, to be honest. Very nice. Yes. Quite impressed with that as well. Yeah, it's not the most valuable record Paul McCartney ever made. Honest, I've always enjoyed that album. Next up, we've got Tommy Rowe, Dizzy. This is on EMI Columbia. I think this is an import. I think this is German. It's on ABC Records, and it's 1CO62/9012. So we've got Heather Honey, Raining in My Heart, Cinnamon, A Dollar's Worth of Pennies, Storm, Making Music, Money Is My Pay, Proud Mary, Gotta Keep Rolling Along, Look Out Girl, and Dizzy. Well, obviously, Dizzy was a massive hit in the UK. I think it was in America as well. Original in the sleeve as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, I seem to think this is German. Yes, it is. It's German. It's actually quite nice. A little bit of wear and tear on it. It's actually quite really nice, that is. Yeah, my Columbia. Yeah, very happy with that one as well. Dizzy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making me feel, you're making me dizzy. Brilliant, like it. And we've got, what else have we got? This is one, I've never actually seen this one before. It's the Yardbirds, and the album is called Shape of Things. And this is, I don't know if this is German or what, it's all in very, very weird writing on the back. I don't know if it's German or Ukrainian or Russian or whatever it is. But the track listing is Too Much Monkey Business, Steel Blues, Jeff Blues, Someone to Love Part 1, Someone to Love Part 2. Side 2 is I Ain't Done Wrong, A Certain Girl, Here's This for RSS, Shape of Things, and A Certain Girl. Aston Records, ASTAN. Oh, but then it's on the record label, it's in English. I don't know. I'd say it's German. But if any of you know otherwise, please let me know. That's side one. And that is side 2. Yeah, it needs a clean, but it looks like it's had very minimal play. So I think that's the Yardbirds after Eric Clapton had left them, into it, from the looks of it. Nice. There was 1 sec. Now this one is one of the rare Beatles or Beatles related ones. Ringo Starr, Blast from Your Past. Well, you might be saying, well, that's not there, is it? Ringo Starr, Blast from the Past. Well, no, it's not, but this is from Taiwan. So this is the sleeve. This is the actual cover. Look at that. That's the back of the cover. So it's stereo. It's on IANT Records, I think it says. TD 1692. So basically, the cover is what we would call an inner sleeve, isn't it? And this is the actual record itself, which is actually quite a nice heavyweight record. You're 16, no song, it don't come easy, photograph and back off Boogaloo. And then you've got Only You and You Alone, Bukus of Blue, Oh My, early 1970, and I Am the Greatest. Now there is a little scratch, I've just seen a little scratch there, not feelable. So this one has been played. That is side 1. And then that is side 2. Now I've seen some of these, like these ones from Taiwan, advertised on eBay and places like that, and some will say that they are official records, but then others will say that they're not official records. So I don't really know. I mean, when did that come out? 1975. Still nice though, isn't it? Some, you know, and as a UK Beatles collector or a UK record collector, getting something from another country is always nice. Yeah, quite happy with that as well. Then we've got Procol Harum's Greatest Hits, Volume 1. A Whiter Shade of Pale, The Devil Came from Kansas, The Milk of Human Kindness, and things like that. So, obviously, he recently died, didn't he, Gary Booker? This is on Pickwick, which was like a low budget label in the UK. So it's SHM 956, and it's stereo. Although it just says most of these tracks are electronically created for stereo. White Shade Pale, Quite Rightly So, The Milk of Human Kindness, Wish Me Well, The Devil Came from Kansas, Lack of the Whatever It Is, and Glimpse of Nirvana. Again, this doesn't actually look like it's ever been played, to be honest. It needs a clean. By clean, I don't mean a deep clean. I think just a wipe over with me anti-static brush. Really, really nice. Probably not worth a great deal, but like I say, I've got all these at a really, really good price. And if you like what you're seeing, I actually got these from a company called Vinyl Scott. So if you want to check him out on eBay, or that's his card. Like I say, you know, I did get a good deal. This is the main reason why I bought it, was for this, to be honest. So bear with us, because this is another Beatles related one. If I can get in it. You've got to admit, his packaging is absolutely fantastic. So this is John and Yoko's wedding album. And yes, I know I've got 2 copies up there. Got that, sorry, there and there. That's the reissue on white vinyl, which is still sealed. And then that is the Japanese version. And this is also a Japanese version. EMI, made in Japan. So that is the box. And to be honest, this box is absolutely mint condition. Really is, if I can get in it. So you get the wedding certificate on the lid, like you do on the UK versions. You do get the Obi or whatever they used to call them. I won't mind it, but he did say, unfortunately, it has been ripped, but it is all still there. But is that good? I'm running out of room. This is all the bits and pieces. So you get, he has really, really gone to town on his packaging. You get the postcard, you get the passport photos. Won't bother getting everything out, but postcard. You get the 2 posters. Then you get the album itself, which I will get this one out because I should imagine that you want to see the labels. Wow, I'd say that's mint. So on the run out, it says Sapcore 11B. That's for side 2. It was Sapcore, wasn't it? And then on side 1, it's Sapcore 11-A. It's mint condition, this is. Don't think it's ever been played. Not nice. Yeah. So I think that the only thing you don't get with this is the baggism bag. I think everything else you've got the. I think you've got the photo of the cake and everything. Some gatefold sleeve. This is the actual album. Wow, that's actually really impressive. Really is impressive. John and Yoko wedding album. Quite there. Original UK ones are like rocking or shit, to be honest, because there weren't really that many of them made in the UK, was they? I think this was, although this came out in 1969, the original album, I think this one is from 1976 on EMI Odeon, obviously, and it's stereo EAS 80702. And apart from a little bit of marking on the back there, which you probably can't see, I would say that's virtually mint. I'm chuffed to bits with that, I really am. Couple more to go, so please bear with me. I still can't believe that white album, to be honest. I cannot believe it. Yes, I know I've got 2 versions, 2 of them already, but to be honest, that one is a hell of a lot better than that one that I've got up there. Better condition, I think. Oh. And at the end, when I tell you what I paid for all these records, I would have been, I think I'd be lucky to have bought that on its own for what I've paid for all these. Right. Some of these are there, some of them aren't. Cliff Richard, Me and My Shadows. Original mono, Columbia. So the number on this is sorry, it isn't. It's 33SX1296. Some of the songs: I'm Gonna Get You, You and I Cannot Find True Love, Evergreen Tree, She's Gone, Left Out Again, You're Just the One to Do It, and Lamp of Love, Chopping and Changing, We Have It Made, Tell Me, Gee Whiz It's You, I Love You So, I'm Willing to Learn, I Don't Know, Working After School. Well, to be honest, I've never heard of any of them. Never heard of any of them songs. But you do get the flip back sleeve and everything. And the cover is actually in really, really nice condition. Even the spine's nice and intact. Oh, wow. Wow. Original EMI rice paper or anti-static sleeve or polyline sleeve. Oh, wow, this is nice. It has got some scratches on it, don't get me wrong. But look at that label. Not nice. You can see that, okay. That is nice. Yeah, I know Cliff Richard and the Shadows aren't everybody's cup of tea, but I quite like. I wouldn't say I particularly like Cliff Richard, but I do like the Shadows. Nice. Yeah, chuffed with that. Might be quite impressed with that. And the cover's not bad either. Next, we've got Cliff Richard and the Shadows. Established 1958. Cliff Richard and the Shadows. This is gatefold, I think. Well, it's printed and made by Ernest J. Dayton Co. Limited on there. Gatefold sleeve opens up. What we've got on here then? What songs we've got on here? Right, so on here we've got Don't Forget to Catch Me, Voyage to the Bottom of the Bath, Not the Way That It Should Be, Poem, The Dream's Our Dream, The Average Life of a Daily Man, Somewhere by the Sea. Side 2, Banana Man, Girl on a Bus, The Magical Mrs. Clamps, Ooh La La, that's not the Faces song, by the way. Here I Go Again Loving You, What's Behind the Eyes of Mary, and Maggie's Samba. So this was like the 10th anniversary, wasn't it, of Cliff and the Shadows, 1968. Again, don't think I've ever heard of any of them songs, to be honest. Although What's Behind the Eyes of Mary, I don't know if that was a single or not, but that seems to ring a bell. Let's check this one. Again, cover is in excellent condition. Oh, that was like that. Yeah, it's the original. The Gramophone Co. Limited text, so in the UK text. Blue and black or black and blue Columbia label. That is side 1. And that is side 2. A few little marks on it, probably does need a good clean. But having said that, it's not in that bad a condition, to be honest. So yeah, that's a nice one. That is a nice one, even though I don't really know it, but hey ho. Right, now we've got John Lennon Rock and Roll. But this is actually an Italian version. All the songs and everything's the same, but that's slightly different, isn't it? That's looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Like that. Again, cover is in mint condition, I'd say. Made in Italy. And it's in a deck of sleeve for some reason. So the catalogue number number on this is, what is it? 3G 064/05834. A nice Apple label. Side 1, side 2. Quite a heavyweight record as well. I think it's an original. Nice, isn't it? Looks like that's hardly been played. In fact, I'd be surprised if that has been played. I will apologise now if this turns out to be a long video, but some of the goodies that are in it, I think it's worth the wait. You might not, but I do. The next up is Dusty Springfield. You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. This is on Contour, which again it was like a budget label here in the UK. So side 1, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. You Don't Own Me. Do Be My. When the Love Light Starts Shining Through Your Eyes. My Colouring Book. Mockingbird. 24 Hours from Tulsa. Anyone Who Had a Heart. Will You Love Me Tomorrow. Wishing and Hoping. Don't You Know, and Son of a Preacher Man. So there's actually some nice songs on there, isn't there? In my personal opinion, I think Dusty Springfield is one of the best female vocalists Britain's ever produced, to be honest. That's labels. Again, it does need a slight clean, but again, it looks like that has never ever been played, to be honest. Nice, isn't it? Probably not worth a great deal, but I think if you're collecting records, this, you know, if you want a decent record collection put like that in from the UK, I think sooner or later you have got to have at least one Dusty Springfield record. Even if it's the greatest, you've got to have at least one. A couple more, and it's nearly done. So hopefully you're still with me. Now we've got more hits from the Shadows. SCX3578. Actually in quite nice condition. Flip back sleeve. I think this might be a later one. So you've got Foot Tapper, Atlantis, Shindig, Theme for Young Lovers, Showmaster, The Rise and Fall of Flint, Rise and Fall of Fingal Bunt, Genie with the Light Brown Lamp. In fact, didn't I get a copy of this the other day? I might have got a copy of this the other day from Nottingham. I can't remember, to be honest. It's in EMI, the greatest recording organisation in the world. EMI Records, the gramophone company. EMI House, 20 Manchester Square, London, W1, England. So you've got Let It Be, Abbey Road, Sentimental Journey, McCartney, The Hollies' Greatest, Sergeant Pepper. That's just on there. It's like advertising other records from EMI, isn't it? And then Ken Dodd and people on that side. But the daft thing is, this in sleeve is probably worth more than what the record is. People will pay up to £10 for one of them. Daft, isn't it? On a 2-box DMI, and this one is stereo. And again, it looks like it's hardly ever been played. Which is a shame, really. I've said it before, you know, I quite like the Shadows. You know, I've got loads of Shadows albums, but they're sort of like fell out of favour. A lot of collectors, well, they will buy Shadows LPs, but they've got to be in absolutely mint condition, and they're not to pay up to like £5 for them. That, in my opinion, if that was a Beatles record in that sort of condition, that'd be worth probably £30. But because it's a Shadows, although it is in the flip back sleeve. It's slightly later copy into it, so I'd say that's from around 1970, 71, something like that. Yeah, I'd probably be looking to get a fiver for that if I was selling it. But again, I haven't bought these to sell. I've just bought them because I've got them at a good price, and it was like one of them offers where I'd have been daft not to get them in one way. This is Peter and Gordon. Can you remember them, Peter and Gordon? Paul McCartney wrote a couple of songs for them, didn't he? And then Peter Asher went on to be an A&R man at Apple Records, didn't he? And of course, he was the brother, Jane Asher. So, World Without Love. And I think this is a German pressing. In fact, I know it is. So you've got Lucille, 500 Miles, If I Were You, Pretty Mary, not Proud Mary, Pretty Mary, Trouble in Mind, A World Without Love. Side 2, Tell Me How, You Don't Have to Tell Me, Leave My Woman Alone, All My Trials, and Last Night I Woke. Leaves a little bit grubby. Nice sticker there. Stereo. It says Columbia on there, doesn't it? And unfortunately, somebody has written a name on it, but in all honesty, I don't really think it's got an effect. Well, it doesn't affect the playing of the record, does it? So, you know, if you've got to be a purist, you say, well, I don't like names on records. For me, it's part of the history, really, to be honest. And this is on like the white and gold and red Columbia label, which there's a few Beatles albums like this that was released in Germany, isn't there? So it's STC 83753. It's actually not bad condition. It's not mint, but it's not in bad condition. That's side one. Side 2. Really nice heavyweight record. Yeah, brilliant. Although the only song I've heard on there is A World Without Love. So we've got one more little bungalow to do, and then that will be it. So thank you for your patience, and hope you haven't fell asleep yet if you're watching this. Oh, yes. So, this is the last bundle. So we've got a collection of Beatles oldies, the goldies. So that's PCS 7016. And it is in a flip back sleeve. It is on a 2-boxed EMI label, 2-box Parlophone EMI label. But you have got the gramophone code text on it. So I'd say roughly this is from around 1970, 71. I should imagine that you all know all the songs off this by now anyway. Again, looks like it's hardly been played, to be honest, or very, very minimal wear. Yeah, like it. And the sleeve's in nice condition as well on that. If I was going to sell that, I could probably get £15 to £20 for that in the condition that's in. Not that I'm selling it. Even the spine's in mint condition, isn't it? And it has actually got, you probably can't see it, it's got what they call the pinched spine as well. Looks like it's been pinched. Brilliant. Ooh. Now I've got another funny record. See why it's funny in a minute. Another one from Taiwan. God, and this is paper thin, and I mean paper thin. So it's on Union Records, TD1786 stereo, and it's wings at the speed of sound. And as you can see, that is it. They haven't even bothered to stick it properly. And the back cover, you can actually hardly read anything on it. Yet the record is very, very thick vinyl. Again, doesn't look like it's hardly been played, to be honest. That is side one. And then that is side two. Really, really nice shine. Yes, it's got a bit of dust on it, but it doesn't look like it's got any actual marks. Although in the dead wax, it has got stamped into it, mastered by Capital, so it must be a legitimate release. Strange, isn't it? Value-wise, I haven't got a clue. Really haven't got a clue on that one. Not that it really matters, because like I say, I haven't bought these to sell, so. But to me, that, saying how nice the record and the labels and the condition of the record is, that lets it down. But obviously that's the way it was released in Taiwan. Strange, isn't it? You know how much that's worth, by the way? A comment, just so I sort of like know. Because like I say, with it having mastered by Capital stamped into the dead wax, I would presume that that is a legitimate release. Excuse me one sec. Next we have the Beach Boys. Now this is called the Beach Boys Good Vibrations, and I'd never heard of this. And again, I think this might be German. Yeah, I think it is German. Or no, made in Holland. What says printed in Holland. So you got basically greatest hits one. It's side one is Good Vibrations. I Can Hear Music in My Room. Sloop John B. The Girl from New York City. Side two, Heroes and Villains. Surfer Girl. I Get Around. California Girls. And Barbara Ann. So some nice songs on it, isn't there? There's compilations go. I'd say that that's not too bad. EMI disc, it says on there. Spine's just gone a little bit there, but apart from that, it is nice. Stereo C048/50702. Like I said, I'd never ever seen this. Well, that's nice. That's the inner sleeve. That says that EMI disc thing on it. Look. Really, really heavyweight record. I'd say that's at least 180 gram, at least. Again, if it's been played, it's only had a handful of plays, I'd say. Side one. Side two. At least I've heard of every song on that one as well. Lovely. Brilliant. Very nice. Got left. Folks, so next up we've got the Swinging Blue Jeans, the Hippie Hippie Shake. And this is from Stockholm. Nice cover. But I think that's like a later picture of the Swinging Blue Jeans. So whether this is re-recordings or not, I'm not 100% sure. So The Swinging Blue Jeans, Hippie Hippie Shake. Side one, Hippie Hippie Shake. Then you've got Bad Moon Rising. If I Were a Carpenter. Good Golly Miss Molly. Ray Dancer and Blowing in the Wind. Side two is Long Tall Sally, Cornfields, Loudy Miss Cloudy, Bernie Maroney, You're No Good, and Summertime Blues. And then it says something about stop recorded at Glen's Studio, Stocksund, April the 16th to 17th, 1973. So it is re-recordings, isn't it? Still nice though. Never even heard of this one before. I've heard of Swinging Blues ones, obviously, but it's on Sonnet Records. So the catalogue number, if you're interested, is GP 10025. This looks like it's never been played. Which when I play it, I might find out why, because sometimes re-recordings by the artists aren't anywhere near as good as the original ones, are they? Most cases, not every time, but most cases, that is the original in sleeve that came in. Yeah, quite nice. Needs gluing. So I can't really tell you if that's worth anything or not. Probably not. Next up, we've got Cat Stevens, The World of Cat Stevens. This is on Decca. And I think this is an original from roughly 1969, 1970. Yeah, 1970. The Decca Record Company. That's the front cover. So it's stereo and it's SPA 93. The songs are Here Comes My Wife, Granny, Matthew and Son, Here Comes My Baby, Lovely City, I'm Gonna Get Me a Gun. Side two is I Love My Dog, Kitty. The first cut is the deepest. A Bad Night, School Is Out, and Where Are You? So the cover's in immaculate condition. It's in the original Decca inner sleeve. And it's on the blue Decca label. And again, I would say this has hardly ever been played. Really, really nice condition. Probably not worth a great deal. In fact, I think I've got a copy of this somewhere. I'm sure I have. Cat Stevens, yeah, it was all right, wasn't he? Of course, one of his biggest hits was Morning Is Broken, isn't it? But I think he recorded that after these sort of like songs. And it went a bit weird, didn't he? In that he's still making music now, isn't he? But he's under a different name, isn't he? Yoss or something. I don't know. But yeah, nice. Maybe. Last lot now. So thank you very much if you're still there. We've got the Searchers, Sugar and Spice. And I think this is an original 1960s recording. It's on Pi. And it's mono or monaural as it says here. So it's NPL 18089. The side one is Sugar and Spice, Don't You Know, Some Other Guy, One of Those Days, Listen to Me, Unhappy Girl. Side two, Ain't That Just Like Me, Oh My Lover, Saints and Searchers, Cherry Tomatoes, All My Sorrows, and Hungry for Love. I believe that's quite nice. Saying how old it is. Flip back sleeve as well. Yeah, this one's been played. Not too bad a condition though, to be honest. Seen worse. Old Pi label. 1962. Really, really nice heavyweight as well. Recording first published 1963. It's older than me then, isn't it? And yes, before you say it's probably better nick than me as well. Yeah, it's not bad nick, is it? Don't know how much that's worth, to be honest. Probably not a great deal, is it? In all fairness. Which is a shame for, I mean, there was quite good, weren't they, in the day, the Searchers. And then this one, Cliff's Hit album. And again, it's in a flip back sleeve. 33 SX1512. It's got, so it's Cliff, basically it's Cliff in the Shadows, isn't it? So you've got Move It, Living Doll, Travelling Light, A Voice in the Wilderness, Fall in Love with You, Please Don't Tease, 9 times out of 10, I Love You, Theme for a Dream, A Girl Like You, When the Girl in Your Arms is the Girl in Your Heart, The Young Ones, I'm Looking Out the Window, and Do You Want to Dance? So it's got a bit of sellotape on there, and it's got the sellotape there, but the spine's still intact. Columbia, flip back sleeve. It's like, it's greatest hits, isn't it? It's on a 1-box Columbia label, but it does have the gramophone code text. So basically, then, this is stuff that he recorded between 1959 and 1962, isn't it? I think. The label. Again, really, really nice heavyweight, and I mean heavyweight vinyl. Again, I'd say that's the best part of a 170, 180 gram. So it's got a couple of slight marks on it. It's hardly any spindle wear on it whatsoever. I know one of my aunties used to be mad on Cliff Richard, and she had all of his records, and I think don't know if she still has. She used to go all over to see him live. So not bad, is it? Again, it's not going to be worth a fortune, is it? You know, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, they always seem like out of favour, which is a shame, because I mean, especially the Shadows did some really, really good stuff, but it's like, even if you see like old clips of them when they're playing live and things like that, like from the early 60s, you know, just after the Beatles had come out, and you've got like the Shadows, and they're like in tuxedos and bow ties and stuff like that, and you know, and they sort of like looked out of date even then, which is a shame, because they did make some really, really good songs, and you know, some of the albums are worth checking out. I mean, if you just like starting a record collection, you like a bit of Cliff Richard and the Shadows, that's probably a nice one to get, to be honest, because it is like some of the most popular ones in the early 60s, isn't it? So that's it. That is my little record haul that I got this week off eBay. And like I say, it was from a eBay seller, and it's Vinyl Scott Limited. And he has got a email, so you know, if you want to check it out, you can go onto the email. It's vinylscott@yahoo.co.uk. The bloke's name is actually Stuart Fraser, and he's from Glasgow. So if you've seen them records there you're interested in, or you think, yeah, you've got a decent haul there, check out his eBay account. All these were listed as individual albums, right? So I just put, yeah, buy, right? And it came to a certain amount of money, right? And then he says, oh, because you bought all that, he says, I can do it in one parcel. So I got a refund at 80 something £, because obviously if there was all like buy them separate, you'd put, I don't know, I think that's something like, say, £3 and then £4 or £5 for the postage. So you post it all for £16 basically. So that's, I got a really, really good refund. So basically it cost me I think it was £120 for them records, and that was with the postage. Yeah, that's after giving me the £80 back. Don't get me wrong, 120, £130, something like that. So would I have got that? Then, man, that's virtually mint for £120. Possibly could have, to be honest. But I still think that's a bargain. I think, to be honest, with all them records, I can't moan. I think I have got a really, really good deal there. That's going to be it. I'm very, very sorry that it has took so long for this video. I was thinking 25-30 minute video. Like I say, you've seen me unbox it and you've seen me. I've been seeing them for the first time with you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've liked some of them. I mean, there's some strange Beatles related stuff in that, isn't they? And there's some nice 1960s records as well. So I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, love your records, cherish your records, play your records. From time to time, you're going to have to clean your records, which you know can be a pain in the you-know-what sometimes. But if you keep your records clean, you keep your equipment clean and in nice condition, then technically a record can last you a lifetime. So once again, thank you for watching. I'm sorry, I am very, very sorry. It has been a very, very long video. If you've liked my video, please just do me a favour. After you've watched it, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything. And then if you hit the notifications bell, which should be down there somewhere, or there, I don't really know. I'm doing it on my lap. Then you get notifications for when I'm doing other videos. As the name says, it is Beatle Dave, so 99% of the time it is the Beatles, but it's also a record collecting channel as well. So we do features on other artists, and that was a bit of both. One took us to the Beatles, and there was other stuff in it as well. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's entertained you. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Sorry it's been so long, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time on my channel. So thank you once again for all your support and help through the past 9 months. I think it is now we've been going. So thank you once again. Cheerio.